Hey, what's up guys, RocHobby Steve here. I'm in my new office space in my apartment. I will be making a separate video about my space to share with you guys my setup and stuff. But behind me I have, as you can see, a truck from asiatess Hobbies known as the RocHobby Jeep truck. Been waiting for a whole month to receive this truck. I purchased it May 2nd. More like my wife purchased it for me as a gift, so shout out to my wife. Thank you very much for this awesome truck. I already opened it to check it out myself just to get like a reaction, and man, it blew me away for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn around and we're gonna go ahead and check out this awesome Jeep. Alright guys, so here it is. This is a 1/6 scale 1941 MB scaler from RocHobbies. So this is something that's been on my radar of wanting it for a very long time. This is a very true to scale Jeep. I've never owned. I had the body and I gave it to Josh from ESP as a gift, and long and behold, a year and a half or 2 years later, they decided to make a chassis to fit underneath this and then produce a bunch of bodies. So I do have my regular Jeep JK there, as you can see, so I'm gonna have to put it side by side with that. But just some features of this amazing truck here. So it has a realistic injection molded body on frame design. The steering wheel is a servo driven steering wheel, so there's a tiny micro servo right behind the like the dashboard, and it turns the steering wheel. There's a bunch of mods I'm going to be doing to this truck, so there's some stuff that's going to stay and some stuff that's not going to stay. There's oil-filled shocks, fits most 6 scale figures, an optional canvas top, which I'm going to purchase as soon as they have it available. I checked asiatess already and they sadly do not have it online yet. The windshield folds down, pre-painted accessories all around. It has a 550 size 35 turn motor that provides fantastic torque, a 1060 brushed ESC that's fully waterproof, and also the receiver is fully waterproof, so you won't have problems with that. 2.4 gigahertz remote. The chassis is a 324 millimeter wheelbase, just in case people are wondering about the wheelbase. Ladder frame design. The tires are absolutely, they feel great. They're plastic beadlock wheels, oversized battery compartment which fits standard size 2S and 3S batteries. It has a linear gear reduction set and obviously adjustable oil-filled shocks. So the cool thing about this is it comes in its own like briefcase. So I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys down. Switch this to manual focus so you guys can see everything better. Oh, that stabilization. There we go. Boom. Alright. So, like I said, I already opened this because I wanted to test it out. I was a little too anxious and I just wanted to get to it. So, just turn this around so I can see myself what I'm doing. So, like I said, it comes in a briefcase. Briefcase is very high quality, nice feeling. It says RocHobby right in front of it. So this, like, if you want to carry around your truck and bring it, like, let's say if I'm traveling, I can just throw it in here and everything fits perfectly in here, which is cool. So you got some tabs right on the top, and then, bam. This thing is freaking huge. So I'm gonna take it out and put it right next to my Jeep JK, just so you guys can see the scale difference. So that's the truck right there. The remote is a 2-piece remote, which is pretty cool. It's like a It's like a whole magnetic thing going on. So the batteries go right under here, and then this kind of just slides in. Still trying to get the hang of it. I already dropped the remote once, which is pretty embarrassing. Clumsy of me. There you go. So clips, and that's it. So pretty standard. You have your on and off switch, and your 4-channel. You have 4 channels on the receiver, so that's pretty cool. So that's the remote. Alright, and then nothing special about the inside of the case, just a manual here that has a bunch of useful information. And over here, I have my freaking heavy JK. So the scale is, obviously you can see the difference. The inside of this Jeep is a whole lot bigger from the inside of this Jeep. If this Jeep was this big, that would be freaking insane. I believe RocHobby, I'm not sure if it's RocHobby or a different company that makes the 6-scale Jeeps, but they don't have a hard body, it's just Lexan. But it does have interior and stuff like that, so that's probably something I might be looking into for the future. But I do plan on running the 1.9 tires on this, because these are 1.9 tires, but these are the military tires, so I'm going to obviously test out the truck with these tires first, just to see how they do. But there's a little scale comparison for you guys, so you guys can know what kind of size truck this is, basically. So a lot of cool features on this truck. Let's just zoom in here, make sure you guys are in focus. Alright, so like I said, the steering wheel turns with the tires when the truck is on. It has really bright, warm yellow LED lights in the front that are connected directly to the receiver with a Y channel, Y cable. And there's, like, I don't even know how to describe this, to be honest with you guys. Like, the level of detail is just insane. The material on the seats is like nice and soft. The canvas top pops open and you can prop it up. The front doesn't stay open that well. Once I get the canvas piece to cover everything, it'll sit right. I was planning on making a roll cage for this, but now that I see how big this is, it's going to take me some time, because I have to accurately get everything correct with obviously the size of everything. So I want to make sure that when I get a driver for this truck, the cage is obviously looking correct. So you can hear it inside there. Very detailed interior. Spare tire is functional. You have your gigantic jerry can here, which is pretty cool. Comes off with a little latch here. You have your scale, what you call it, shovel, and your axe here. There we go, so keep it in focus. Beadlock wheels, so these come off, the hub pops out, and then you can access the wheel. So that's something I'm gonna have to do, because I'm gonna change the oil in these shocks, because it's a little on the stiff side right now. I don't even think these shocks have oil in them at the moment. They do have spacers inside the shocks, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you how the truck opens up. So it does come with this bar. You're gonna need this bar that it came with to hold the body up. Before I do that, I want to show you something cool. So the hood on this thing opens. So it just pops open, and then there's a stick in here that comes down, and then bam. So I am going to be painting up this interior so it looks really nice. And all these pop out. I'm assuming the I don't exactly know how high the hood would go, so that way I can access the rest of the screws, but I'm pretty sure there's something I can do to access this piece to remove it, so that way I can paint it while it's not inside the truck. So I found that pretty cool. And this clips back in. So there's already a bunch of videos out there on YouTube showing like the durability of this truck. So that's pretty awesome. So in order to access the components in the truck, there's 2 body clips right underneath, and you pull those out, and then bam. So this stick, it goes right on the battery tray and right in the middle of the truck, and it holds it up perfectly. So there you go. Has some pieces where the body sits on, so that's cool. You have your little ladder frame bumper, so if you want to change the bumper, it has to be specific bumpers. You have your tow hitch, which is functional. Your little transfer case in there with your gear reduction unit and the 550 motor that's in there. It's a 35 turn, I believe I said that already. So everything is nice and compact, and then you see the mini servo in there. So it's pretty cool what they did with this truck. Very, very cool. I'm looking forward to doing some pretty cool videos with this thing. Now that I have, I'm not sure if you guys, how many people that watch my videos are followers of my Instagram, but I recently picked up a 3D printer, so I'll be using this 3D printer to print out some cool scale accessories and selling them to all of you guys that are in need. I just got some new filament. I have this filament right now, which is white, and then I have a black filament on the bottom that I just received today. So I plan on making a high lift jack for this, something pretty big, knowing that the accessories on this are pretty huge. So that's gonna be that. Let me know what you guys think of this. I plan on taking this out to Green Hill, that's for sure, so I definitely can't wait for that. So thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my Teespring for some awesome attire, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace, guys.